Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up? How y'all doing tonight? I figure I'd jump on here tonight. I'm in the Dallas Fort Worth area. Actually, I'm in Fort Worth, and tonight the road's icy. And since I'm stuck in the house, I figure I'd jump on live tonight. It's been a while since I did a live, so I figure I'd jump on tonight, see what's going on with y'all to talk about this topic tonight. Cause while I've been stuck in the house, I've been seeing a few of you guys. Y'all been talking about the Ukraine situation, and and I don't know what it is about our people, but we so sympathetic towards other groups of people. And I'm just seeing all these. I'm just saying people, black people, my people, have this great interest for feeling sorry for the people in Ukraine, and it's baffling to me. It really is. It's very baffling to me. Uh, the, that black people like giving this so much energy and attention. And let's be real, we shouldn't even giving this any attention at all. At all, we got our own issues to deal with. But soon as we see someone else have something going on in their country, um, we want to cry about it. Uh, yeah, Kirby, what's up, brother? Yeah, Kirby, you right. That is facts. Kirby was uh, was one of our members of Black Empowerment Movement. So, what's up, Kirby? But yeah, Kirby, you watching this, man? Hey, share this video, man. Please do that for me. And also, for the people that's new or may not know who I'm in, I'm Chairman Kentu Sankara, one of the co-founders of Black Empowerment Movement. And I'm usually doing this with a guest, but tonight I'm riding solo. And what I want to do, I want to share the link if somebody want to jump on tonight. So let me share that link real fast. Yeah. So post the link in the chat if anybody want to join in. So yeah, I post the link if anyone want to join in on this topic tonight. I'm not gonna be on here too long. I just want to add my 2 cents to the situation, cause man, I'm really baffled by why black people care so much about what's going on in Ukraine. And if you one of those black people that care about what's going on in Ukraine, hey, chime in, click the link, and let me bring you on. I just want to get your side of things, because I'm lost and confused about why we should care about this. So maybe you can enlighten me of why I should care or why black people should care. Because honestly, I don't think we should care at all. We got too many issues within our own country that we need to worry about. We have too many of our own issues to worry about, to be crying and worrying about uh, what's going on with other countries, other Caucasians, what other Caucasians got going on in their country. So um, that's what I'm baffled about. So let's just think about it. We got too much shit we got to worry about. We should be fighting for reparations. I ain't heard nobody from the Ukraine talk about black people plight within the belly of the beast over here in America. You know, we still got police killing young black men and women in this country. We got so much that we can be focusing on that we don't have time to be worrying about other people's struggles. I know other people, some black people say, hey, we need to be concerned about all. No, we ain't got time. We need to be laser focused on what we trying to accomplish over here in the belly of the beast. You know, um, we really not making any progress in our own struggle. We still got reparations to fight for. It's a lot of the issues with that going on. They dragging their feet along. We got our own president that's not listening to anything that the grassroots of black people want in this country. So why should we care? I don't know a legitimate reason why we should care about what's going on in the Ukraine. And then on top of that, we don't even know the real story about what's going on in the Ukraine. We just know what I just say what black people watch, CNN. We just know what CNN feeding us. We don't know the true story about why Russia is really invading Ukraine or why they are being forced to invade Ukraine. So we got all of that going on. Uh, but let me play this video. I'm gonna let y'all watch this video. This YouTube channel is supposed to be a black news YouTube channel, but they they not in tune with what we need to do, obviously. So let me play this video real quick. Give me 1 second here.
Here with us is Terrell Germain Star, foreign affairs journalist, host of Black Diplomats podcast. He's in Ukraine right now. Thank you so much for joining us. You are our eyes, our ears on the ground. Can you give us the latest?
Yes, ma'am. Well, first of all, thank you, sis, for having me on the show with you and Mike. You two are my favorite TV people. So I wish that I could be talking to you under better circumstances. But what's happening now basically is that this country is under multiple airstrikes from across the country. There are people who are fleeing the city. I live on a street that goes directly to the airport outside of the city, and people are literally making an exodus. People are withdrawing money out of ATMs. You walk around trying to get money. You can't do that. But the main things here, there's roughly about 40 people who have been killed so far. And right now, couple of my colleagues have very good information from intel sources that Russian troops have taken over one airport near Kiev and are planning to surround this capital, which is what we expected right now. So this is a full-fledged invasion right now, and there's sirens going off, increased police presence, tanks have rolled in. This is a real war.
Yeah, a real war, and yet Vladimir Putin seems undeterred. As we heard President Zelensky for Ukraine say, don't panic, we're working here. Sanctions have not put enough, it seems, political pressure on Russia. So you said people are fleeing there. Is it full-fledged panic?
You know what? That's a good question. So yes, there is panic, but it's also mixed with a degree of calm. So as many people who are leaving, there are a number of people, my friends, my colleagues included, who are here in Ukraine. And so in some parts of Kiev, remember, Kiev is roughly around the size of Chicago, or perhaps a little bit bigger. And so there are certain parts that are more affected than others. But things in my neighborhood downtown are relatively calm. But if you go into other areas that were hit by airstrikes, then that's a very different conversation. But in the capital, things are very calm. Things are relatively calm right now amongst people amid the panic to leave.
The United States, the rest of the world, being second guessed, if you will, Terrell, they are saying that not enough, critics, has been done here. If not sanctions, what can be done to stop Russia in its tracks?
Again, that's a very good question. One of the problems is that Russian President Vladimir Putin is not accountable to anybody. And so protests don't matter. One thing that people don't know is that there are laws against protesting in Russia. In fact, I just saw recently that a person who tried to speak out against the war, a major activist in Russia, was detained by police. And so he has completely killed dissent in his own country. And so he treats his own people like trash. He treats Ukrainians like white trash. This is a very racist war that's happening against Ukraine. You don't hear people classify it that way, but that's very much what is happening right here. The way that he talks about Ukrainians is very much how white racists refer to Black people. So this is bigger than geopolitics. This is, and also he talked about Crimean Tatars in the annexed region of Crimea as Islamic extremists. And so he's also Islamophobic. And so this is what I call Putin's critical Ukraine theory. He is manufacturing lies about safety and security and in order to just, quote unquote, justify an attack against Ukraine in regards to what could be done. It's tough to deal with somebody who's a despot. It's very difficult to deal with somebody who doesn't care about humanity. I mean, there are people who I'm dealing with who are my colleagues right now who are just in tears, and people who are worried about their families in conflict regions. But the sanctions regimes could be a lot tougher. More specifically, cutting Russia off from all major organizations, the World Trade Organization, any major organization Russia should be disinvited from. That's what sanctions activists here have been calling for. But the key thing is that in order to cut off Russia, the world is going to take an economic hit from this because Russia can respond. And so that just shows you how global.
Yeah, that's enough of that. That's enough of that BS. I couldn't take no more. I was gonna let a little more play and see what we got in the comment section. Yeah, K. Williams said, very true. Neither side is friends of ours. You're right. They are both white supremacist nations. I agree. I most definitely agree with that. What else K said? Bottom line, none of our business. We have no friends. Be one. That's right. Be one. Yeah, we got to be Black first, people. First and foremost, we got to be Black first. We got these two Caucasian nations gonna beat up on each other. Neither one is necessarily a friend to Black people. So at the end of the day, it's not our business. We need to be putting all our energy into stuff that concern Black people, and I sound like a broken record. We still got police brutality. We still got reparations we need to be fighting for. There's so many other issues going on. We need to get some laws on the books regarding police brutality. We still don't have nothing concrete out there. We just need to be better organizing. We need to be focused on organizing in our local communities. I don't see enough organizing, within the Black community. We need to start working on ourselves first, because it's definitely not enough of that going on in the Black community. A lot of us are very individualist type people. We beat to ourselves and we only stick to self. Even within the grassroots movement right now, everybody is sticking to helping each other out. It's very cliquish. I understand everybody got different ideologies within the grassroots movement, but at the end of the day, we can do better at organizing with each other. So we got so many other things we can be focused on. And this Ukraine situation is definitely not the play. This is not the play. It's just not the play, and we won't. I think a lot of times we do things like this to hope that we'll get that same sympathy back from white people. But I'm here to tell you, regardless of how much you care about the shit that's going on in they little battles and conflicts, they're not gonna bring that same sympathy back to you or our people. We've been seeing it so many times. I remember it wasn't too long ago. What was it? I want to say they had the Pray for France. I think it was the France, it was a bombing or something. We had the Pray for France movement and all that. People changed their Facebook profile with the flag or something of France. I remember that. It was a few years ago. And now I guarantee you're going to start seeing Black people on Facebook change their profile picture to the Ukrainian flag. I guarantee it. Stupid shit like that. I guarantee you, somebody probably already done none and changed their profile picture to the Ukraine flag. Don't even know shit going on about that, but what CNN is telling them. But those same people would not give a rat's ass about what's going on in the black community, about the stuff we need to be doing to improve our own situation. So it's fucking hilarious to me. So uh we need to get our own shit straight first. We got our own war we fight. We still in a war with our own government, you know. So we ain't got time to be living in a tier for somebody else in another country that don't give a rat's ass about black people over here in America. So I just want to jump on and talk about that, man. But like I said, I love if anyone want to jump on uh and say they disagree with me, please. I got the link to the live stream right here. So please jump on if you disagree with me. But at the end of the day, that ain't nothing we should be worrying about and caring about, you know. Uh we gotta get out here in these streets, you know, and worry about our own black issues. You know, we got so much to worry about. Locally within Fort Worth in my city, we still fighting for justice for Atiana Jefferson. You know, we still fighting for justice for her. Um, they still haven't found that racist white cop guilty of his crimes in Fort Worth, Texas. So we got stuff like that we need to be focusing our energy around, organize around making sure that guy is found guilty. So we got stuff going on. We got local elections going on within my very own city. Um, we have a chance to get a good brother in the Tarrant County to be a Tarrant County DA. I'm not saying because he's a black guy. He's really truly I feel like for the people, and he'll do right for the people. So we need to get Albert Roberts in that DA spot, you know, for Tarrant County DA. So I'm personally co-signing with the brother because I see the work he's doing. He's part of another grassroots organization. But how often you see a DA that's running for like a big county, big county like Tarrant County that has a huge population, are part of a grassroots organization, and not ashamed that he's part of a grassroots organization run for DA. That is major. If we can get Albert Roberts in there for DA of Tarrant County, that'll be a major thing right there. So I think it's still early voting. So if you haven't did your early voting yet, please go out, vote for that brother Albert Roberts for Tarrant County DA. But other than that, I'm about to hop off. I just wanted to jump on here real fast because I'm tired of seeing the foolishness from my people, man, with this crying out for Ukraine, man. This shit is crazy. I ain't never seen nobody from the Ukraine white ass care about black people, but we love to try to cry for white folks and get sympathy. Think we gonna get the sympathy back from them, man. Y'all crazy, man. Yeah, too many people do suffer from Stockholm syndrome. You're right about that. Too many people suffer from that. Uh, I just, at the end of the day, we just need to focus on ourselves. That just stay laser focused on ourselves. We ain't got time to be worrying about what other people got going on. We got too much shit in our own country to worry about. And people that stay focused, that stay black first, that stay working it within our own local communities. That just stay focused. Don't let this sideline stuff throw us off. That just remain focused on working within ourselves, working within our own communities, and trying to strengthen that before we try to pour out sympathy for a whole nother group that don't give a rat's ass about us, you know. So other than that, I'm about to jump off. I just want to come on and rant real fast because the shit is funny. It's hilarious to see black folks out here crying for Ukraine. It really is. So whether you're watching this live or you watch it later on, please remember to subscribe to our channel. You know, subscribe to the Black Empowerment Movement YouTube channel. Subscribe, share, like, do all that good stuff. We're trying to grow the channel. Man, this year, man, I want our channel to blow up. So please tell your friends, share it on your Facebook page, share it. Tell folks about this YouTube channel. Watch the videos, go back through it, comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man, to help us grow the channel. But other than that, I'm about to jump off. If you disagree with what I'm talking about, leave a comment. Hey, I welcome people that disagree as well. Leave a comment, leave your thoughts. But other than that, hey, I'm out of here. Y'all take care.